a way of introduction, I'm Joyce Landry.
And Joe Clayton.
A little brief background for those of you who are not familiar with our company. Our story actually goes back a little more than 30 years when Joe and I met each other at Holland America Cruises when they were located in New York City. We were young and we were confident and we were naive enough to actually take that experience there and launch our own business on Madison Avenue with no money and no clients in 1982. And we parlayed that into a business that over 27 years has launched hundreds of incentive programs, meetings at sea, full ship charters for tens of thousands of people. We're really very excited about that. And today we're here to launch what is really the next evolution of our company.
In the whole world of meetings, we view ourselves in the meetings industry, by the way. There are meeting planners' guides to Dayton, Ohio, to Paris, to Australia. There are meeting planners' guides to everywhere in the world except cruising. And, you know, cruising has come a long way in the last 20 years. We think there's still a long way that it can go in being a viable location for events. Bringing everything together in one site is what Seaside has been designed to do. So the really great thing about Seaside is that there is loads of information in here that is not available anywhere else. It's not on the cruise line sites. In other words, what we're talking about are numbers, data that planners need, such as the capacity of dining rooms, and more important, the capacity of the private, of the specialty dining areas, because most of those areas are available for group dining. But it helps to know what the capacity is. Usually you buy out the dining room. But those numbers aren't available anywhere. Cruise lines really don't have to worry about groups on their sites because they're dedicated to the retail side of the business. So group planners have everything at their fingertips right here. It's just amazing. We want to acknowledge the cruise lines who are most dedicated to group business. They are the cruise lines that have partnered with us in getting Seaside. We'll see more cruise lines coming into Seaside as we move forward. But really what should be kept in mind, particularly for the media, the cruise lines that are committed to group business are the ones who saw what an opportunity this is to communicate with group leaders. So they're the ones that are in there from the beginning, and they will continue to be available and ready to go. So why did they jump into Seaside? Because on the cruise line side, they see this as a productivity tool. You saw briefly our RFP, which is the first electronic RFP for group cruises. No one has an electronic RFP for group cruises except Seaside. And we didn't just make this up with our own background. We shared our initial thoughts on the RFP with the cruise lines and said, what's missing? What else do you want to see? What do you want to see in this RFP? So pretty certain that anyone that uses this electronic RFP is going to get a quote back faster because it's got everything in it that the cruise lines need. There are no missing features, no missing facts, and it's not vague. What's doubly exciting is that in the cruise industry, the growth has been in the international market in the last year or two, and this tool is an international tool. We have not only the leading cruise lines in North America catering to the North American market, but we've got a total of 35 cruise lines, not just the 16 or 18 that are electronic through the GDS systems, but the 35 cruise lines. So the lines that are big in Europe, the lines that are coming up in Asia, all of those brands are there. So anyone that's trying to source a group, no matter where it's sailing, whether it's a market of origination or sailing to a distant place, we've really got the market covered here. So we're looking for the global spread of group cruising.